Hey rock stars, it's Vanessa Simpkins here. Today I want to share with you a true story, my first $40,000 month and what it took to move myself into an abundance mindset. So I just shared this story and I wanted to share it with you guys here. I just shared it with some of our graduates. Somebody asked me a question. They said, Vanessa, when did your business really take off? What was the moment? What really happened? So I want to share that with you guys. Let me know if you're tuning in. Drop me an emoji. Drop something here in the comments. Let me know that you guys can all hear me and see me. My first $40,000 month. This is a true story. So I've been in coaching now for about 10 years. My business, my first year in business hit 80,000, and then I bumped along at about 100, 130,000. And then I went from 130, 170,000, 450,000, 1.5 million, and 2.5 million last year. So in the last 3-4 years, my income just went, my team, our impact. But today I want to share with you a defining moment and what really happened, how I took myself from making $10,000 a month. Okay, and let's be honest, I was at this point in my business, and let me know if any of you guys are here, where I was generating sales. I was making about $10,000 a month coaching, but I was also spending that money. So it's not like I had any money in the bank and it wasn't piling up. And I was feeling like, gosh, I was working so hard, but I'm like, what am I doing all this freaking work for? You know, it's like, it's not piling up in my bank. And I felt like at 6 years in, I should be making more money. I shouldn't be working so hard. And I almost gave up. The year before, I'd almost given up on coaching. I went and got a job somewhere else I went and got a job as a speaker, trainer for an online marketing company. And I had to hustle them and harass them to pay me. And I thought to myself, well, geez, if I'm going to have to work so hard for a job, I may as well go and work hard for myself. So I asked myself this question. This is something you should all write down. This is a writer down or get a pen, write this down. My question was, how much money would I have to make in my business as a coach for me to get to work from 9 to 5, 5 days a week? Okay? How much money would it take for me to earn in a month? What is that number that would make me excited to show up and strap my tits on and get to work from 9 to 5, 5 days a week? Right? Because I looked at my business and I thought, well, if I was working for somebody else, would they pay me $20,000 a month? Because that was my number. 20,000 was the number. Would somebody pay me right now $20,000 a month back then for how I showed up in my business? And so I said, okay, my new goal is $20,000 a month. And I got to work. That's the key. I started working from Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And what I did was I invested in a mentor. I didn't have the money. It was inconvenient. It was expensive. And we went through my entire business and we dissected it. And I got clear on, I went all the way back 6 years into my business, went back to scratch, level 1. Who is your audience? What's your message? What are you selling? And I created a program. And at that point, the program was a year-long mastermind. It was $15,000. And it was $3,000 down. Hey, what's up, Tiffany? And it was $1,000 a month. And I got 25 people in that program. And my income went to 20 grand a month, 20, 25 grand a month. And I had 20, 25 clients. It was very easy to manage. And it was a lot of fun. And I had one assistant that helped me. I didn't even have Facebook ads at that time because I'd gotten my account shut down. And I'd given up on paid advertising, which is what helped propel me into using video and as an online marketing strategy. So that's how I hit my $20,000 a month goal. Okay, it was happened very quickly. And it was very simple. I had 20 clients paying me $1,000 a month. Okay, had a mastermind. Now, when that happened, I said to myself, well, how can I get to double that? And how can I do $40,000 a month? Okay, and here's what happened. So notice, I put my goal in my mind first. And then the how showed up. So at that stage in my business, I was really getting into mindset work. So here I am, I'm putting $40,000 in my mind. And what happened is I came across an email in my inbox. And I thought, oh, it was a great email. It's what I call now, I modeled the email, but it was an email that was saying, hey, here's our program and hurry up and join the program because in XYZ time, we're gonna double the price of the program. So this is what I call my shit or get off the can email. It's actually something that we give our year-long clients. And so I modeled the email, I talked about my program, and it was in December, the month of December. My birthday was in January. I just turned 40 like 2 days ago or yesterday, January 9th. So the email was about, hey guys, shit or get off the can because in January on my birthday, I'm gonna double the price of my program. And what do you know? I didn't make $40,000 that month. I only made $39,000. Boo hoo hoo. Would you be upset if you set a $40,000 goal for yourself, but you only made 39 grand? I don't think so, right? So that's what happened. I sent out this email 3 times and I had people showing up. They had already been kind of watching. They had already had, they'd have been tooling around for the last year or so watching. I had one client who actually said to me 2 times, oh, well, she went out and joined another program. She didn't get what she wanted. She spent a bunch of money. It didn't work out for her. And she went to the bank, got a loan, bam, paid in full. I had a few people do that. And that was my $40,000 month. I lied. It wasn't 40,000. It was just 39,000. But this is a really important piece to get for you guys. And I'm going to break it down step by step again. Step number 1, I set a goal, 40 grand. I installed it into my mind. And we teach this, we're gonna teach you guys this process really soon here too, when the challenge officially starts. How to make your subconscious mind accept and impregnate a new concept, a new goal, a new level, break your glass ceiling. And part of the way that I did it was I visualized people throwing money at me. I visualized money in my shower, in the current shower that I had, money in the purse that I was using at the time, in my house at that moment, because your subconscious can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. And then what happened is once your subconscious accepts, the subconscious is now pregnant, once it does that, the next thing that happens is the phone rings. No, the next thing that happens is your intuition, okay? Your intuition, your higher power, through the vehicle of intuition, will give you the fastest direct path to get that goal, which was the email. So we have a reticular activating device in our brain that's like when you hear about a red car, and all of a sudden you see red cars everywhere. Right? So you put 40 grand in your mind and then the reticular activating device is scanning, how can I get 40 grand? How can I get 40 grand? She's going for 40 grand, 40 grand, 40 grand. Oh, this is going to help her. Boom, your intuition says, open that email. And then what happens is most people get fucked. They get scared. They don't lean in, they don't do it. But remember this, money loves speed. Money loves speed. So I took action on that shit or get off the can email, and boom, it all happened for me. So guys, that was that's how you do it. You get a goal, you impregnate your subconscious mind to believe you already have that goal, you pay attention, you listen to your intuition, your higher power is going to give you the fastest, most direct path to get it, and then you've got to show up and take action on it. And when you do that, all the results are there for you. So that was a really defining moment for me in my business. That was my first $40,000 month. And then I hired another mastermind. I joined another year-long mastermind program. My income went from $40,000 to $50,000. The next month was $89,000. The next month was $98,000. The next month was $103,000. The next month was $115,000. Next month, $123,000. Next month, $145,000. Next month, $161,000. This is month by month. Okay? And then we hovered at about $140,000, $160,000 a month for about a year. That was kind of tumultuous, setting the standards and the culture here at this company. And then we pushed through 200,000. Now we're at 280,000. And we might break that here this month, here in January. So it's using the exact same process, just again and again and again and again, right? When you find out what works, how do you impress your subconscious mind with beliefs and concepts that you not only can have it, that it's not only safe for you to have the wealth, the impact, the visibility, but that you have it now. And then keep leaning in when you get guidance. Some of the guidance is going to be hire a mentor. Some of the guidance is going to be buy this thing. Some of the guidance is going to be go to that event. Some of this guidance is going to be open that email, right? Take action. So I love you guys. I'm so happy that you're here. Drop me a little nugget. What's the biggest takeaway that you're getting from this video today? What's one nugget, one takeaway, one idea? Don't just watch videos. I want you guys to implement. What's one thing that you're going to take away, one aha, one nugget, one idea, one action that you're going to do from this video? Or drop me a question. Impregnating your vision, Sabina says. Yeah, man. You know, I have a friend, Sabina Hesselman is her name. Actually, she's German from Canada. She's my yoga teacher. It's so interesting when I see your name, I think about her. I actually did a workshop in her basement one day and made $25,000. That's another thing that we'll talk about in another video, is how to attract clients by doing small, intimate workshops and speaking events. We teach that in our workshop, Profit Secret System. Dawn says, jump and trust my intuition. Yeah, man. That's so important. Money loves speed. Your higher power, once your subconscious accepts something, it must express it. That's a law, like the law of gravity. I'm not just talking to my ass here. I've been studying this stuff for a long time. I've been obsessed with personal development, a junkie on personal development, because I came from such a whacked out, crazy family with a hoarder and alcoholism and all. You have no idea. And I very early on as a kid decided how am I going to make sure I do not end up like them? How do I make sure I do not end up broken and broke and crazy like my family? So I really leaned into personal development, and the law states that what your subconscious accepts, it must express. Damn, that's a bumper sticker, right? I'm struggling both with mindset work and imposter syndrome. Yeah, I hear you. Things like, what would I even teach? Why would anyone think I'm an expert? Who would pay me that much to work with me? On a loop in my head, and I feel that it's holding me back from taking action. Analysis paralysis. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Jessica. You know, we have a lot of new coaches who feel that, and there's doubt, right? There's beliefs in there that have to do with I'm not good enough. You know, who am I? I call this the Tony Robbins syndrome. People think they have to be like Tony Robbins. So we've got to unravel all of those beliefs so that you can install new beliefs that, you know, say things like, I'm totally worthy and deserving. When you believe that you're totally worthy and deserving, you're going to have an idea. Well, subconscious, your higher power is going to give you an idea to act on. When you believe that it's okay for you to have things, those things come flooding into your reality. And a lot of new coaches struggle with that imposter syndrome thing. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can also do a little research on my YouTube channel. I got a ton of free videos for you guys on there. Check those out too. And stay tuned. I'll see you guys real soon. I love you. Have a wonderful day.